trust, and pixie dust. This is a famous saying from the movie of Peter Pan. But some might fail to see how this phrase is relatable to the real world today. Let's start with the most complex and work our way back. Pixie dust. Pixie dust is seen everywhere in Peter Pan, helping the lost boys and the pirates fly. Superstitions, like pixie dust, are all around us. Some common ones, like opening an umbrella inside, or breaking a mirror, or walking under an open ladder, bring bad luck, something I will talk about later. But there are other superstitions, such as those text messages that threaten your life if you don't send them on. Also, conspiracy theories are a type of superstitions, and ignorance. And that's what fuels superstitions. Sometimes, even when the superstitions are discredited, people continue to argue in favor of those superstitions. For example, when people thought an alien spacecraft was following Comet Hale-Bopp, Mr. Alan Hale, the co-founder of the comet, explained what it was, and it was obviously not an alien ship. But people still argued. A group of people believed that if they killed themselves, their inner beings would meet up with alien beings inside of that spacecraft. Even after Mr. Hale said that it was not a spaceship, they continued to believe it was. 39 people committed suicide because of this ignorance. Once ignorance is overcome, maybe then foolish superstitions will end. But I wish luck to whoever attempts to do that. And that brings me to my next point. Some people insist that whatever is destined to be will happen. They trust fate to decide what happens in their lives. Most importantly, they insist that they either have good or bad luck, and it can't be changed. Sure, we all have those moments where we believe that we are cursed, or just the opposite. But a study that has stretched across 10 years has shown that we have just the opposite of being cursed or not. We control our fates. Our luck is simply our attitude, something our parents will gladly tell us again and again that we have the ability to change. Those who are open and optimistic will generally have better luck than those who aren't. For example, when told to count the number of pictures in a newspaper, a lucky person would take just a few seconds, while an unlucky person would take a few minutes. Why? Because the unlucky person is too focused on finding pictures to see a big note that says, "There are 42 pictures, please stop counting." Also, if a lucky person was a victim of a robbery, they would probably say, "Thank goodness no one was hurt," while an unlucky person would probably complain about what was stolen from them. A lucky person handles disappointments of life with a positive attitude, seeing the goodness that comes from it. You guys want to be lucky? Change your attitude. And last but not least, or is it technically considered first? Faith. Just a little disclaimer, I am not here to promote any one religion or even convince anyone that there is a God. You can choose to believe whatever you want to believe. I'm just sharing how having a faith or following any type of religion can benefit you. Studies have been done and all of them show the same thing. Religion benefits people. The studies were done based on church attendance. Those who participated in their faith on a regular basis live longer, are less stressed, have more goals, reach those goals, and end up having a higher self-esteem. Who wouldn't want all of these things? In my opinion, the most important thing from my research that I found is we have control over our own lives. Some things can hold us back, like ignorance and superstitions, and some things promote us forward, like faith and religion. But essentially, our lives are in our hands. We control our attitude and behavior, which means that we're lucky or not lucky. So take that control and make something big. We are only on earth for so long, let alone at this high school. How are you going to live to make it count?